back as I can see my team here. Guess what? This is Manchester United. This just right here. I don't know. This just right here. It's Manchester United. But check the back though. Read it. Cristiano Ronaldo Sui. How to get my boy? How to get my boy? How to get my boy? Oh yeah. Ulionyesha kuonana ule jamaa. Ndio mtaonana naye. Kwa ile gari alikubali. Nasema alikubali. Yeah, anakuja ni rafiki yangu, my best friend. Akikuletea na nani anipigia tu simu tu. I'll talk to him. Na, unajua mimi alikuwa nipatia cheaper though. So, I'll talk to him. Mimi tulia tukupale tu. So, I'm trying to react on this video. This guy has so he married. No, this guy divorced 9 times. You know, and he about to tell us like what did he learn on his divorce. But first of all, I feel like this guy did not learn anything because he just old at this point. Because you have to think about it. 9 divorce. Let's see first. Let's see. Let's not judge my boy.
Some stories sound unreal until you meet the people in person. This man didn't marry 1 or 2 but 9 wives, and then he did something even crazier. He sent them all away from the first to the last one. It's unbelievable to marry 9 wives, but it's even more shocking to get rid of them all at once surrounded by the love and chaos of 9 wives, children and grandchildren. He now lives alone, having made the surprising decision to send his family away. So, what happened to this man? Why did he decide to part ways with his wives and remain alone?
9 wives, bro. Yo, it's not 9 divorce, like 9 wives. And he decide, you know what? I don't need 9. Divorce. This guy, it looks like he been doing his he been reading the King Solomon a lot. That's his favorite place to read in the Bible. That's it.
We are back in Tanzania. We took a long journey to meet this extraordinary man and hear his incredible story.
Mimi kwa jina naitwa Asmani Saidi.
My name is Asman Saidi. I am 61 years old and I live in Hombolo, Dodoma. I grew up in a village and had a typical African life. Eventually I got married, and according to our religion, I could have multiple wives. As a result, I ended up married.
No. Why religion, bro? Because I'm a Muslim. We only allowed to marry 4. Now, and you have to be fortunate. You have to be able to provide each and every wives equally. Sex, money, attention. You know, by 9, maybe it's Christian. I don't know. Let's see.
9 times. However, there came a time when I had to make a difficult decision. I had to expel all of them at once.
And he used
to live well with his family, his children, wives, grandchildren. They all lived harmoniously. He made sure everyone was taken.
Welcome to FindLaw.com. We are here to simplify legal topics for you.
Taken care of, and there was never any lack. He was a very responsible husband and father figure a family could ask for, but then things changed quickly.
Lakini nimeamua wote
I treated all my wives equally, giving each of them the same things and sharing everything equally among them.
Nah, sir. He says he decided to leave all his wife because I can understand Swahili. So I think he lies. Maybe he's gonna say it later.
However, something changed when they conspired against me. I learned about their plan from my son. He told me, "Dad, your wives have conspired to kill you and take over your property." When I asked him if he was sure, he confirmed it. After receiving this information from my son, I felt the need to protect my life. It was very surprising that despite everything I had done for them, they had turned against me. Moreover, their behaviors during those days seemed unusual, adding to my surprise.
So he found out those 9 wives they're planning. They all sit down. It's like a meeting, like a big meeting. You know what? We have to take this man out. We have to take this properly because we don't see his job. 9 wives, he can't even feed us, both of us. You know what I'm saying? So his son was like, "Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna do this to my father." You know what I'm saying? Let me tell my pops real quick. So he found out. So he said, "You know what? I'm gonna make a decision as a man. Let's see what he's gonna do."
He didn't have concrete evidence, but what he did see wasn't enough to make him suspect their plan. When
He's
he would
actually
return
short.
from work, he would find them talking about various issues and making noise. Unbeknownst to him, they had a plan to take his life, but as they say, still waters run deep. He was somehow convinced that his life would end miserably and knew he had to act.
nilikuwa nawajali kama
I made the decision to expel all of them. I informed them that starting from that day, they should either go back to their own homes or find a new place to live, because I no longer wish to live with them. Since we have children together and they opted to take them with them, I need to ensure that I provide for them through child support, while also keeping my own life intact. There is a saying that questions the benefit of gaining the whole world, but losing
Child support. This man needs support. My man needs support, bro. Look at him. If you put this man in child support, what do you want from him? What do you need from him?
one's soul. What can a person offer in exchange for their soul? I had to safeguard my life and was prepared to sacrifice nearly everything. Living alone after being used to having 9 wives was very difficult, but to protect his life, he said, "Let whatever happens, happen." Now, he has more peace of mind than when he was with those women.
huyo mmoja huyo
Since they left, I have been trying to contact
But he said that one woman. He's not said since they left. Man, this guy is lying, man. I can understand Swahili. This guy is lying.
Mariam, who was either the last or the youngest of my 9 wives, and whom I loved very much. I called her and asked her to come back home so that we could discuss some things, but she refused to return. However, looking back, perhaps it was a blessing in disguise, as I have never been happier, and I have no intention of getting married anytime soon. Now alone, Saidi has taken on all the household chores. He cleans the house, washes dishes, and cooks for himself. Sometimes, his life feels monotonous and lonely. However, this solitude also gives him time to reflect on his life and plan for his future, something he never had when living with women and children.
lakini hakuna kizuri.
Sometimes my life can be boring, but during those moments of boredom, I find myself reflecting on the future. In the evenings, I enjoy taking leisurely walks around the neighborhood, appreciating the beauty of nature before heading back home. This has become my regular routine when I don't have any other obligations. These simple exercises, such as walking, have the potential to strengthen muscles and increase joint flexibility, ultimately reducing the chances of experiencing stiffness and arthritis. In other words, these activities are incredibly beneficial. A lot of people have been blaming this man, saying that there is no way all 9 women would leave. They think that maybe it was his fault, as it doesn't really make sense how he would get rid of all his wives. He has been called an irresponsible man and many other things, but he has learned that people talk a lot regardless of the situation, whether good or bad, and he has chosen to ignore them. He believes he is innocent regarding what he did and no longer cares about what people think.
Unamsema sio.
I currently have no plans to marry again. I want to take a significant amount of time to think about it and see if I can move past everything that has happened. Perhaps after a year or two the situation will be clearer. As for what will happen then, I cannot say. Only God knows what the future holds. Right now, there doesn't seem to be any chance of me getting married again. Out of my 9 previous wives, I never found the right one. So, I will have to wait and see, or perhaps choose not to marry again. You never
All the 9 wives, you never found the right one. How many do you need? Like 10? 11? You want someone come from heaven? Brother, hey!
know what the future will bring. Relationships form the backbone of our existence. They bring joy, support, and a sense of belonging. Saidi's story, while filled with unique challenges, also highlights a universal truth. Everyone needs a partner, but finding the right one is so crucial.
Tukio hili ni hivyo.
A good partner is someone who stands by you through thick and thin, understands your struggles, and shares your joys. I believed I had found that in my wives, but things changed, and I found myself alone. Family is everything. We support each other in good times and bad. Having a trustworthy partner makes life's burdens lighter. In our culture, marriage is a cherished bond. However, it is also crucial to know the person you are marrying. Character matters more than looks. It did not work for me, but I have a friend whose relationship worked well. He and his wife have been together for 20 years. They have had their share of struggles, but their love and commitment to each other have kept them strong, something that was lacking in my marriage. From his experience, he would like to tell people who have not yet married that someone may tell you yes while their heart is saying no, or they may tell you no while their heart is saying yes. In everything that happened to him, he never thought it would happen also, believing that understanding women is also one of the most complicated things in this world.
Sasa mimi ninachotaka mimi kukizungumza.
To the younger individuals watching this, I don't want to discourage you from getting married. However, it is important to consider certain factors before tying the knot. Think about the person you are marrying, where you met, and who they truly are. It is not advisable to marry someone you have only just met, as a successful marriage is not solely based on appearance but on character. Nonetheless,
You heard that? As a young person, be careful who you marry. They might say yes and they're not ready. And they might say no, they're actually ready. So be careful who you marry. Get to know them properly. Get to know them pretty well.
even with a strong foundation, there are no guarantees for a perfect marriage due to the complexities of human beings. Saidi's story is proof of the unexpected challenges life can bring and the resilience required to face them. In his solitude, he finds peace and reflects on the lessons learned from a life once filled.
Yeah, I don't see no peace right there. Look how my boy said. No, yo, this is really life lesson. But 9 wives, nigga, that's a lot. That's a lot. 9 wives, that's pretty much a lot. So he has to be very exhausted with stress, And and now maybe he might probably die and he left all those kids with pretty much nothing. They will be fighting over like 3 lands, 4 lands. So I think it's just pretty much. Maybe he would have maybe 2 is enough, maybe 3. So it will be probably better, pretty well.
With love, betrayal, and ultimately
But the experience to keep 9 wives, of course, and those all those women that didn't know. So you mean this man got it? He got it. This man got it. So yes.
wisdom. His story teaches us that even those closest to us can sometimes betray our trust. it is crucial to be aware of potential issues and address them proactively.
Mostly, you have to always be careful for them last wives. The last wives always more dangerous. They always come there for the money or something. So, and they say here, maybe anybody can betray you. So be careful out there.
Thank you for watching. I am Simon Greenwood, and this is Afromax English. Remember to subscribe.
Alright, brother, we got you. That was good. Hopefully you help my boy. Hopefully you get some money, you help him. He needs some help, really. This your boy again. So follow for more, subscribe for more. I'm gonna have more coming out, more coming out. Alright guys, peace out.